everybody, and welcome to my Monday, take my glasses off, Facebook Live. So I pop up here every single Monday, and it's now actually YouTube Live as well. So I stream on different platforms. So welcome if you're watching from YouTube. If you're a YouTube subscriber, you're very welcome. And welcome if you are watching from Facebook as well, or my Facebook group. So let me know if you're in my Facebook group. It's actually hard for me to tell from the comments whether or not you're in my Facebook group or on my Facebook page. But anyway, welcome, welcome. So tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about how to assess your wellness, because wellness is such a ubiquitous term. Hi, Jewel. Hi, Lorene. Hi, Luann. Hi, Leah. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Pam. All my beautiful regulars. So I'm just going to take a sip of my tea here. Maureen, Jill. Hello, hello, hello. If anyone's new, Denise, to my community, just let us know who you are. As you can see, there's a big, huge community here, both my YouTube community and my Facebook community. Lovely community, super duper supportive women. We only talk positive. We only focus on what's great and positive, but we don't bury our heads in the sand. We are not doing la la Pollyanna, everything's roses as well. We do serious wellness speak. As you know, for those of you who have been following me for a long while, I follow the science. I'm a stickler for evidence-based science when it comes to every single area of your wellness. Hi, Peyton. Oh, thank you, Peyton. That's a lovely thing to say. Hi, Ines. Hi, Mariella. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Liz, new face Liz, or new Liz on YouTube. Remya, hi. So what we're going to be doing is we are just going to be, I want to talk to you a little bit about how to assess your wellness, because wellness is a very ubiquitous term, isn't it? It's thrown around everywhere. It's like wellness, wellness this, wellness that. But what exactly does wellness mean? And how can you assess your wellness? I mean, does that mean your health? Does that mean your immune system? Does it mean, what does it mean, really? So that's just what I want to address in this short live stream tonight. It's like, what does wellness mean for you? Because it's different for everybody. What does wellness mean for you? And maybe, hi, Sandra, maybe, hi, Eugenia, hi, Zach, hi, Linda, hi, Barbara. And by the way, because I'm using this software, which is called StreamYard, just so that you know, I think they require you to go in and put your name in, and so that your name comes up as your name when I'm scrolling through your comments. So if you haven't done that, and by any chance I'm not calling you out by name and going, hello, whoever, it's because it's just coming up as Facebook user. Just wanted to let you know. If you are new to my live streams and new to my community and my big Facebook group, which is called Healthy Living and Weight Loss for Women Over 40, you are very welcome. If you are not in my Facebook group, which is Healthy Living, I'm going to say it one more time because it's such a mouthful. Maybe somebody can put it in the chat. Healthy Living and Weight Loss for Women Over 40. Get in that group because there's a little bit more privacy in that group. You have to be approved into that group. So it's just a place that, we can go bye-bye unwelcome trolls and just have a little bit more control over, what we all share, and that we stay in the kind of vein that I was talking about earlier, which is in all of my communities, I really love the fact, and this is you, by the way, that we stay really positive, we stay really focused, and more than anything, we stay really supportive. We're just supportive of one another. It's about lifting one another, and that's just purely and simply what we do. Hi, Lindsay. Yes, thank you very much, Sandra, for doing that. Yes, thank you, Leah. Leah says you have to grant StreamYard, which is this platform that I'm on, permission to use your name, I believe. So thank you, Leah, for that, because I've not had the user experience. I am just using the experience, but I do love this platform because it's really easy on multiple platforms. So hi, Anne. Okay. Do you have to give? I don't think, and actually Leah and a few of my regulars, you would know this. Do you have to give StreamYard permission every time you come on? I would imagine you probably don't have to, but you'll need to figure that one out. Hi, Nancy, 54, 40 pounds overweight, any tips? Maria, Maria, it's great that you're intermittent fasting. I think it's a good tool in your tool belt. I don't think it's the only tool. So Maria, if you haven't already, and I'm going to actually put this in the chat right now, have a look at I've got a free masterclass, and I've just put the link in right now, which is called Healthy Living, not Healthy Living, it's called the 5 shifts that I give my clients to lose unwanted pounds and basically to glow from the inside out. So do have a look at that. I put the link in right there, so hopefully you've got that. And if you can't find it, because I think it's coming up from YouTube, if by any chance you can't find it in the link I've just given, just go to sophieuliano.com. Go to my website and you'll see it right there on the top nav bar. And it's called my free masterclass. So please, if all of you, this is for all of you, if you haven't watched that, watch it, because it really encompasses my philosophy for weight loss and for wellness. And I'm just going to be digging into that a little bit now, actually. So make sure you do that. Oh, Denise said you do have to give permission every time. Thank you, Denise, for that bit of a pain, right? But anyway, so how do you assess your wellness? So let's dig into that. So there's a few different ways that we want to assess our wellness. And I've actually written these down, but I'm going to ask you to participate in this live stream in the comments tonight by putting kind of numbers in for me. So what we're really going to be talking about is a scale from 1 to 10. So I'm going to ask you from a scale to from 1 to 10 on different things, different categories of your life. So let's just plunge in straight away by saying that, wellness, I am a holistic practitioner. And what that basically means, holistic is a fancy word for saying that I take everything into consideration, all parts of you when I work with a client. So we don't just look at, oh, you need to lose weight, or want to lose weight, or it's your hormones, need to be balanced, or it's really truly about exercising more, or you need, it's about managing stress levels. And I think the mistake, or just you need to do intermittent fasting or go on such and such a diet. And I think that there's a big mistake here with this approach, because it isn't ever one thing. I wish it were that easy and that simple, that I could just go, oh, intermittent fasting is going to be your cure-all, or eating a whole food plant-based diet is going to be your is going to make you well, or which it will to some extent. But there's some very important missing pieces of the puzzle that make up the whole of you. And so that's what I look at as a holistic practitioner and as a holistic coach, health wellness coach, is, hey, Laura, thank you, Maureen. Amazing that you put that in there. I'm going to run with that in a minute, because that's never was a truer word spoken. In fact, I'm going to say talk to that right now. So Maureen is a wonderful member of our community. She's been following me how many years now, Maureen? It's quite a few years, isn't it? And Maureen has had multiple different diagnoses, right? Maureen, I don't want to, betray your confidence, so you're welcome to put in the chat what those health conditions are. I'm not going to call them out, but if you'd like to share them, if you feel comfortable doing that. And others, we have others in this community. We have beautiful Kathy, Jody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet, Jody. Jody said the best decision she made was joining me in a life-changing wellness journey. And Jody is one of the graduates from my Ignite program. And she's absolutely amazing. And it is so lovely to see you here, Jody. I can just see you right now. In situ with everything that's going on. I love you very, very much. And thank you for saying that. That was a lovely compliment. Hi, Tammy. So Kathy, yeah, Kathy is somebody who I use often as an example, because she's just such a sort of pillar of this community, in the sense of Kathy has MS. She doesn't even ever let this get her down, or get her wellness. She doesn't see it as being, an impediment to her wellness. Maureen says she has numerous diagnoses. She doesn't see it as being an impediment to her wellness. So you are not your symptoms. That is not how you assess your wellness, by looking at all of these, either your symptoms or your diagnosis, and then deciding that you're not well, because that can become the biggest roadblock in the world. Right, ladies? Right, Kathy? Right, Maureen? It can be super disempowering. So I know from you two ladies, and there are many others in my community, that we do not let these things stand in the way, and we don't let them define us, and they do not define our wellness. So when you are assessing your wellness, it really isn't something that you want to be going, oh my gosh, well, I've got to catalog and write down every symptom I've got, and I've got this, and low thyroid, and I've had breast cancer, and I've got this, that, the other, and therefore that, I can't really call myself well. Not true. Not true. These two ladies who I have gotten to know well, and all the beautiful women that I've worked with in my coaching program, like Jody, I've seen women overcome every challenge imaginable. And that is what defines wellness for me. It really starts with this. This is how you assess your wellness. But we're going to drill down a little bit into that, because when I say this, what's between your ears, your mindset, is a little bit vague. So I want to help you a little bit with that, to sort of drill that down. Yeah, total inspiration. Love it. Thank you for sharing that, Maureen. Absolutely lovely. Carolyn Biasotti, oh my God. Oh, Carolyn, you are so sweet to say that. Absolutely lovely. And Carolyn is another lovely member of my community. She's done wellness retreats. And Carolyn is an amazing cook. She has, a plant-based cook. She's on the most amazing wellness journey. Nothing but inspiring, nothing but kindness, nothing but everything light coming from you, my darling. And it's just lovely to have you on tonight. It really, truly is. I want to celebrate you. Jewel is another one who's on tonight. So Jewel, oh, that's interesting, Jewel. Plus the link she mentioned is, thank you, Jewel. I can count on you, Jewel, for being ahead of the game every single time. So Jewel just said that the link that I posted for the masterclass is, I can actually probably post it on my through my phone, but it's on YouTube. And she mentioned that YouTube is a little bit ahead of the game, which it might be. Maybe Facebook is lagging a little bit behind Jewel. I'm not quite sure about that, but it could be. So I'm just going to look at this right here. So Jewel, another member of my community who I've gotten to know very well, is an absolute freaking inspiration to me. Jewel has done my coaching program. She is absolutely amazing in overcoming all sorts of obstacles and physical challenges, which really could have had her stuck and have had her going, no can do. But no, she didn't do no can do. She did the opposite of no can do. She did can do, will do, am doing, and is still doing it a year later. I love you, Jewel. Absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to see you on Thursday. So I'm actually going to see if I can get this on Facebook. Okay, let's see who else is on. Lisa, hello. Oh my gosh. moved to Australia. Lindsay, you've moved to Australia. Am I right in saying, Lindsay, are you watching from Australia right now? Helene, oh my gosh, have not seen you for so long. Are you in Denmark, Helene? Helene's my kind of Danish sort of soul sister because my dad's Danish. Yes, we love your positive attitude, all of your positive attitudes. Right. And Maureen says, no choice for me. Positive is who I am, right? Life is a gift. No time to be sad. Live every moment and love, right? Let's give some love. Let's give some thumbs up. Let's give everything up to Maureen, because she is there every single week, just dialing it in on my community. Beautiful. You are the best. All right, I'm going to see if I can see your comments on Facebook on my phone, because that's going to also help me, because I feel like I'm missing out on something here. So I'm going to see if I can get on here. Okay, so step number one is how we assess our wellness is we do not assess our wellness by looking at what our symptoms are, or, oh yes, here we go, I found it. Looking at our symptoms and or any diagnosis, right? I have worked with women that you would not even, could not even imagine have had health issues. And it floors me time and time again how it all really truly begins with mindset. It really, really does. So let's talk about this now. So better questions to ask yourself when you're assessing your own wellness are the following. And what you might want to ask yourself is where you are on a scale from 1 to 10 on the following categories, if you like, that I'm going to lay out for you. So, number 1, energy. Energy. On a scale from 1 to 10, if 1 is I'm on the floor and I can barely drag myself out of bed in the morning and I have energy slumps all through the day, and 10 is like I'm leaping out of bed every single morning like a spring chicken and I've got so much energy. Where are you? Put it in the chat right now on a scale from 1 to 10. Where are you on energy levels? Let's get in there right now. Hey, Ava from South Louisiana. All right, great. We're getting some numbers here. Thank you, Maureen. That is absolutely lovely. Go Pure, seriously considering it. You know, Ava, go for the what is it called? The actives line, which is a little bit more potent than their regular line in Go Pure. That she had a question about that. So Maureen has just left the loveliest comment, just saying anybody can reach out to her to chat for comfort and support if they've had a breast cancer diagnosis. So that's very, very sweet. Thank you very, very much. That's lovely. I love it, Jewel. That is amazing. And of course, you've learned, Jewel, haven't you? Jewel has learned that, you know, she's learned what to do because she's worked with me, that if you have that low energy, which we all sometimes do, you know, when we're in our, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatnot, she's learned what to do. So thank you. That's just beautiful, Jewel. That's great. Okay, so we got some numbers there. Marie, whoa, 9.5, loving it. And this is for you, all of you, to really have your own assessment. I just really want you to be a little bit more aware of what wellness is, and to be able to sort of assess your own wellness. Because, you know, as Maureen pointed out at the beginning of the live stream, we can assess it by going, oh, I've got a diagnosis, I've got symptoms, therefore I'm unwell. Well, we don't do that. So that's one way we can assess our wellness. Another way we can obviously assess our wellness is that you go to the doctor, and the doctor can, you know, measure you, weigh you, blah, 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 blah. And then you can come out either thinking, well, I'm really well or I'm not. But I have a different way of sort of assessing your wellness. It goes deeper because, you know, to be optimally well means something a little bit different, I think. Okay, so so by the way, Jewel, I figured out how to post on Facebook now. My links, by the way, I'm just coming to terms with this software as we speak. So without the help of Catherine here. So for those of you who have not yet seen my masterclass, my free masterclass, it's my 5 shifts, and it really talks about my holistic point of view, very specifically towards weight loss. I'm popping it in right now, and you can go and watch that. So there's the link, and I put it in now. So now the link is in YouTube and it's in Facebook because I'm so tech savvy right now. Okay, so I wish. Okay, so right, let's go on to the next one. So what about 1 to 10? We're doing another scale here on strength. All right. Now, this is your strength. This is your body's strength. So really, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have a 6-pack and popping muscles. This is a good one for you, Joel. But how strong do you feel physically? Right? So as you're going through your day, how strong do you feel? How strong do you feel walking through your day? Now, if 1 is, oh, I'm just so weak and I feel my muscles are wasting away and I have no strength, and 10 is like, bring it on. I'm creating these beautiful, strong muscles. My body feels really super duper Wonder Woman strong. Where are you on a scale from 1 to 10? Let me know in the chat. Katie, hello. How are you? I miss you too, my lovely girl. Okay. Okay, Kathy, that's amazing. So we have a 7 from Kathy with MS, putting us all to shame. A 7. Amazing. Okay, great. Popping it all in there. Beautiful, beautiful. And by the way, and Jennifer, my darling, if you need to lose those stubborn pounds, Jennifer in particular, please go watch that masterclass. I put the link into YouTube because that's going to give you my entire sort of philosophy and approach to helping you to lose that. And I'll just pop that right in again because I'm so tech savvy now on YouTube. I've seen how I can bounce between the 2 platforms. So that's in there for you now, Jennifer. Okay, so we've got that. Now, all of these numbers, ladies, is not to judge yourself if you've got a low number. It really isn't. It's so that you can self-assess. Those numbers are going to change, you know, from day to day, from week to week. But it's so that you can start going, oh, okay, I'm now going to zero in on the things that really matter, rather than, you know, the symptoms or all the catalog of things that could be wrong with me. It's sort of shifting your focus. And we're looking at what those areas that, you know, we maybe want to improve, and really getting an honest sort of scale of where you are right, or honest assessment of where you are right now. All right, next one, number 4 is, sorry, we've done 1, 2, we did energy first, strength. Now we're doing 3, weight. So where are you on your weight loss journey? Now, weight, you know, you might be at your ideal weight. Many of you are. When I talk about weight loss to my clients, we are really talking about not trying to get like crazy skinny, whatever. We are talking about you after the age of 45, which is most of the women that I speak to, or 40 and over, I should say, is being at your happy weight. That's the weight that you feel good at. Your body feels just right. So if on a scale from 1 to 10, if 1 is I am completely not at my ideal weight, I am so far from it, and I am so lost, and I feel so horrible as a result of that. And 10 is I am literally right this second now at my ideal happy weight, could not be happier. And I seem to be sitting in this good place now. My body's sort of reached this place and is maintaining very nicely. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10 with that right now? It's not about society's, idea of what your weight should be. And this is a very important distinction. It is where you feel is the right place for you, the healthy, happy, sweet spot for you. And only you can know that. I can't know that, right? Only you can know it. Now, of course, with weight loss, there are obvious indicators. There are numbers, biomarkers that we can look at, such as the weight on the scale, your body mass index, your weight to waist to height ratio, etc. We can look at these, and if you ever jump on a call with me, we will drill down a little bit more onto those numbers, because they are important apropos of your health. Those are very important. Again, if this is something you're confused about, struggling with, maybe you don't even know where you are on that, again, watch my masterclass, and also, or you can go to my website and you can book a breakthrough call with me, and we can dig into that a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, menopause is a tough one. Menopause is definitely a tough one, and I'm not going to lie. Thank you. You are amazing. Jewel is amazing. She's putting links in. Jewel, thank you so much for that. Here's the thing, ladies. It does get harder as we get older. Obviously, it does. Things change. Our bodies change. Our hormones change. Everything changes. And so it does take a different approach. And that's what those of you who have done my coaching program know. It takes a radically different approach, and it does. It really does. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. No pun intended. It does take a radically different approach in order to get our bodies often to where we want them to be in strength, fitness, and our happy ideal weight. And that's just a fact as we get older, but it's a choice, and it is a choice, and it's something you can choose if that's a big priority to you. And 45, it can be, you can be 40. I'm not going to exclude you from this conversation if you're 40 or 39 years old. You're very welcome to this conversation too, because it affects all of us, and so, my hope is that, all of us in this community can help and support each other to really reach that really healthy, happy place. Okay. Maureen, I'm going to try and put it in one more time. It is, I'll tell you why, Maureen. I'll tell you exactly why, because, again, I'm so tech savvy, Maureen, but it's because, are you watching in the group? Are you in the Facebook group watching? Because I think it's not letting us post in the Facebook group. I think it's not letting Jewel and I post there, but I can either post on my main Facebook page or on YouTube. So that's probably why you're not seeing the links. Yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do right now. Look, I'm going to make it so simple for everybody. If anybody wants to, and I'm just going to say this out there right now, if anybody wants the link for the class, the masterclass, say class or class, if I take an American accent, in the comments, just say class. And I will go in afterwards, and I will go whatever platform you're on, and I will put the link to the free masterclass. Just say class. If anybody wants a link to get on a breakthrough call with me, if you think that you're really struggling right now with wellness, weight loss, whatever, put breakthrough call. And then I will put the links in afterwards. Phew, this is why I need Catherine in my life. This is where I don't, the wheels come off the bus. Just saying, if Catherine's not with me, moderating, helping me, right, Kathy? We all know how that goes, all you ladies that have got to know and love my darling Catherine. All right, so now, yes. Yeah, and it can sometimes happen, Jennifer. You know, cellulite is one of those things that's a tricky one. You know, and the thing is, with cellulite, the fact of the matter is that you can reduce cellulite for sure, but it's very hard to eliminate completely. And so that's just something I wanted to throw out there, because I try to be really honest and shoot straight from the hip, and I am not into kind of miracle fixes or cures for anything. And I think it's sort of leading someone down the garden path if we go, oh yes, you can drink this anti-cellulite tea or put on this little anti-cellulite product and watch your cellulite disappear. It just, no, you're going to be disappointed. It's not going to happen. But there are things that you can do to help the appearance a little bit, but generally by eating a very, very healthy, clean diet, which is what I teach, and by, you know, exercise, just by doing all the practices and by reducing your overall weight, then you are going to see some improvement, my love. But again, ladies, let's not get caught up on those kind of imperfections, such as the stretch marks, the cellulite, the loose skin, the blah, blah, blah. You know, we've all getting some of that as we get older, the age spots, whatever. What we really want to look at, and what I really want to keep you focused on in this live stream tonight, is these other ways of assessing your, you know, your wellness, which actually brings me to point number, assessment marker, I should say, number 4, which is confidence. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if 1, you feel so completely you've lost every ounce of your confidence, and God bless you if you have. I'm with you, I understand you, and I'm here to support you. But if for one reason or another you've just lost every ounce of self-confidence and your self-esteem is on the floor, that's number 1. And 10 is you feel absolutely solid and so confident, not boasting, not like look at me, but like just confident in yourself. Where are you on that scale right now? Because I think that is directly related to wellness. Pop that in. Oh, Jewel, I love you. And Josh would as well, right? Excellent. Oh my God, Amy's on. Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy, I love it. That makes me so happy that I have to say that 2 of the ladies who have been through my program, Jewel, quite a long time ago, Jewel, we're getting to almost a year now, amazing. And Amy, who's a more recent graduate, clocked in with a 9 and 10 on confidence levels, which just really literally makes my heart sing. Marie, fantastic, absolutely wonderful. And you know, and don't look, if that is you and you're really struggling, there's absolutely no shame or judgment, because for one reason and another, our confidence really can be on the floor. And that is actually one of, I would say, almost one of the top reasons why I created my my coaching program, my 3-month coaching program, because it really broke my heart to see women out there who were so capable and beautiful and strong and still had years of greatness before them, who were just like hunkering down and had really lost that kind of confidence in themselves. And this is women like most of you watching now, you know, who hugely accomplished, done lots in your life, raised children, got over so much, really climbed over so many difficulties and gone through all these big milestones. And it just broke my heart to see women who are really suffering on a confidence level. And so that truly is why I created my program, because you know, what you learn in the program, as Amy and Jewel and others know, is yes, you learn the strategy of how to be in the best possible health that you can be in, but really truly what we're addressing is our mindset and our beliefs and how we view ourself and others in the world, and what lenses we are using to view ourselves in the world. It's like putting on a pair of glasses, you know, and if they've got pink lenses, you know, that's, I look at a belief like that, everything, including the way you look at yourself, is going to be colored in that way. So that's some of the deeper work we do, and I believe it's the most important work in life to do. Okay, so so we had number 1 was energy, number 2 was strength, number 3 was being your ideal happy weight, number 4 was confidence, and number 5 is enjoyment, enjoying your life to the fullest. So let's just pause here for a moment and just drill into this one. So there's a lot going on right now, isn't there? The news, the this, the that, the constant negativity, it's like sort of coming at us from all angles. And so life is short. Life is really, really, you know, relatively speaking, incredibly short. Our lives are so precious. And so it really, truly is about enjoying our life to the fullest. And that is what I guide my clients to do. And it really is about that, because otherwise, what's the point? And when you're in joy, and you are enjoying your life, and you're full of gratitude, then you are a blessing to everybody around you. Now, that's not to say that you can be in joy all the time and skipping around, you know, that's not realistic. But really, it's a very simple question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much are you enjoying your life right now? So if 1 is like, I am really, and again, no shame or judgment here, but if 1 is like, I am really not enjoying my life, I am surviving right now, literally, like with my fingertip, like holding on, you know, preventing myself from kind of, metaphorically speaking, drowning. I am not. I am stressed, I am unhappy, I don't like myself, blah, blah, blah. That's number 1, right? And if number 10 is I am loving my life, I'm enjoying my life to the fullest, where are you right now? Again, there's no better or worse. It's just, as I say, when you're assessing your wellness, it does you a lot of good to be not your public persona, but just to yourself as you're doing this little assessment. Where are you right now on that scale? Okay. Thank you for being so honest here, everybody. And, you know, just write those things down. You know, before I depart tonight, write those things down, write those numbers down. 1, for your wellness assessment. 1, energy. 2, strength. 3, being your ideal weight. 4, confidence. And 5, enjoying your life to the fullest. Write those down, because what you might want to do, if there's a little bit of you that's like, you know, I'm putting you on the spot here on this live stream and getting you to put numbers in, and you know, you're like, oh, wait a minute, what number am I? But what I would recommend that you do, or invite you to do, if you're not feeling your best self right now, is drill a bit deeper into that. Maybe do a little bit of journaling on those different areas and just go a little bit deeper and ask yourself, you know, if I'm not, you know, a 5 or above, or 6 or above, you know, in those areas, you know, what's standing in my way, what's blocking me. And very often, I will say, is one of the things that could be blocking you is that it's really hard to do it on your own. Now, I found throughout my life that honestly, I've very often, and still do, I always have a mentor. I always have a helping hand. I always have somebody who's helping to move me through and who's inspiring me. Because I think really, truly, it is very, very hard to sometimes, particularly if you're in a little bit of a hole, to climb out of it on your own. And so I always put an enormous amount of value on working with somebody who can really help you and guide you. And so that's important. So if you feel that on that assessment, wellness scale for you that you're like, nah, there's something that's not quite right here, and I'm feeling alone, and I'm feeling trapped, or I'm feeling like, a little helpless or a little hopeless, if that's you, then definitely don't despair. There is hope, and maybe it is just a little bit of a helping hand that you need. And I really recommend that you do go find somebody. Again, that absolutely doesn't have to be me, but look for somebody. Sometimes finding somebody who can give you a helping hand, who can coach you, who can mentor you on a particular area even that you're having trouble with, sometimes can be literally the best investment that you've ever made. This is your wellness. And life is short, and all of those things feed into your wellness. As Maureen and Kathy and others have said, it's not about your condition that you're in right now. It's not about your current circumstances. It's not about that at all. It's about these deeper things, your energy, your strength, your confidence, your enjoyment of life, and other things as well. I just didn't want to give you a big long laundry list here, but certainly when I work with my clients, and those of you who know me well know that we sort of dip into other areas as well. So hopefully that has been helpful to you. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you. And what are you all enjoying your fall? Are you all gearing up for the fall? Are you, enjoying the apple harvest? I know I was in the farmers market, just changing topics this weekend, and oh my gosh, the apples are just coming in now, all the different varieties. You know what? I'll finish with this. So yesterday, I was at my local farmers market, and I had my mum on the phone with my earbuds on. So, right, I'm talking to my mum. And I had to line up for the farmers market because of COVID. They only let a certain amount of people in. So there's now quite a long line. So I thought I'll just call mum on a Sunday morning, and I'm chatting to my mum. And then the line goes quickly because I'm chatting to my mum, and I get there. And then my mum comes shopping with me. So this is my mum who's 6,000 miles away in the UK, Sunday evening for her, Sunday morning for her. And I'm so grateful, that my mum has had some health issues. For those of you who, I don't think I've really shared this massively publicly, but she had a little stroke, a few months ago, and she's doing fine. She's doing okay. But anyway, it was just lovely to take my mum shopping with me through the market. And it was lovely for her because she's been to that market many times. So I was like, okay, mum, I'm at the stall where they have it's the Nichols family farm. And she's like, oh, totally, I remember her. And as I'm talking, the lady, Penny, who's from Nichols family farm, I wish you were watching Penny, was going, say hi to your mum. So there's my mum sitting in rainy England in front of a fireplace, and I'm in the glaring heat, and she's saying hello to Penny, and all that's going on. Oh my gosh, this was sent to me. It was so pretty. I'll have to tell you about that, Kathy, because it was sent as a gift to me. But it's on Instagram. Look at my Instagram account, Kathy, because I posted a post and with the Instagram handle of the lovely lady who sent me this beautiful mala. Anyway, so long story, Mum and I are looking, and we went to a stall, and I went, oh my gosh, Mum, I'm looking at grapes now. There were 9 varieties of grapes. 9 varieties of grapes. There were 8 varieties of apples. What was the other one that there was so many? Oh, plums. There were 9 varieties of plums. You would think a plum is a plum, but there were 9 varieties. So it was so much fun. And we were testing and tasting, and it was like, I felt like I had my mum with me. It was amazing. So I just wanted to just share that. Susan, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be doing that again. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that again soon, because I'm too busy. There's only one of me. All right, ladies. So I'm going to love you and leave you. You can hear my dogs are barking. They're having their dinner. It's time for a walk and all of that good stuff. So thank you for spending your time with me this evening. And just remember, what's that? My husband's talking to me. He's feeding the dogs. I can see through the window. He's feeding the dogs. Sometimes going mad, my Pomeranian. So ladies, remember, if you want to link to either my masterclass, the 5 shifts I give my clients to lose, unwanted pounds. That's really for those of you who really are new to my community, because I think most of you who are in my community have probably seen it. Say class, please, in the comments. Or if you want a link to maybe hop on a breakthrough call with me because you really need a helping hand, just say breakthrough call link. All right, love you all. And you ladies who are in coaching with me, I'll see you often this week, and I look forward to that. And if you're on YouTube watching, by the way, if you're a YouTube subscriber, we have a bunch of YouTube videos coming out, so make sure you're subscribed and you've clicked on notifications. There's one coming out, I think maybe even Wednesday this week, a brand new one, which is I'm really excited about. So make sure that you are subscribed and notificationed up. All right, love you all. Good night. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful week.